Okay. So I'm Kerry Fink here, and if you can't tell, I'm standing here with the Team Dodge captain. That would be none other than Jennifer Barton with Seniors Helping Seniors, who also is kind enough to serve on our volunteer board of directors when she is not, like, ogling the car.
Look at the color of this car. I am not an orange fan, but oh my gosh, it so works on this vehicle. You can't go wrong with this car. Dodge, and I've talked to so many people today that have said if they won, they would choose the Dodge. It's the right choice. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, Nancy. Can you pan over here?
I'm crazy 100.
See, look at this man nose. It's the Dodge. Plum crazy, right here.
I didn't bring it though.
Darn it.
I was worried about it would have been the only plum crazy here. Yeah. The name of the car is Plum Crazy.
Plum crazy, you gotta love it. Plum crazy here, we're plum crazy for Dodge. Sorry, had a squirrel.
It's all good. It's all good. You know, just if you're new to this is all in support of the Helping Seniors Car Raffle. We're actually out here on location at the American Muscle Car Museum. This has been a wonderful day out here with the Antique Auto Club of Cape Canaveral, who invited us to bring all of the Helping Seniors cars down here. And of course, naturally, Jennifer gravitates toward the Dodge. And I got to tell you a story about this. All these cars, it's one car that Helping Seniors gets to give away from AJ's family of dealerships. But the fun part is, since AJ has one about every car that really matters anyway, it's an easy choice because you could choose a Dodge Challenger, you could choose a Chevy Camaro just like our winner did last year, a Kia Sportage like our winner did the year before, or a Mazda Miata convertible could have your name on it. And this year, as AJ is building another dealership for Mitsubishi, you could choose a Mitsubishi Outlander. So that will be open actually mid-year, so you'll be able to see the Outlander as one of your choices as well. But we kind of learned real quickly as this thing, everybody took sides and kind of squared off. Ashley Caswell, who's another one of our board members, she said, I'm all about the Camaro. The Camaro is the only car that counts. About that same time, you popped up and said, no, hold on. This is actually all about the Dodge. So
American muscle car, Dodge.
So the early thing that happened now, I guess this is like we're into 4 years of this. It's called DodgeVChevyChallenge.com. And you have to go back because there was so much like discussion about which is better, Chevy or Dodge, that we said we got to find a way to solve this. And Mark Pylock, the owner of the American Muscle Car Museum, he said, you guys are welcome, bring the cars out, run them out, see what you guys think. Maybe you can get to a decision. So you guys did that the first year, and at the end of it, everybody had a great time. They loved it. You can see it, DodgeVChevyChallenge.com. And we came back and asked everybody who won the challenge. And of course, Team Chevy said Chevy did. Team Dodge said Team Dodge did. So we had to have a rematch. So we came back and did a second year. And then it got crazier. Nobody could agree. So we went back last year, did a third run. We actually brought in drone footage and all kinds of stuff. You got to check it out, DodgeVChallenge.com. Get to the end of it, nobody can decide what's a better car. Although there is film of you, Jennifer Barton, team captain of Team Dodge, absconding with the Chevrolet. Would you care to explain that?
Well, in my defense, the Team Chevy always cheats, and they always bring a souped-up model. So it had a great engine in it, and if you get the opportunity to drive a vehicle with a great engine, you got to take it. So, you know, we kind of put it through its paces. It was a beautiful car. But this year, I've talked to AJ myself. It's going to let us bring out a souped-up model of the Dodge, you know, at least a Dodge Hemi, so that we can make it a fair playing field and finally settle once and for all Dodge versus Chevy.
Well, you know, they're also saying that this may be the last year for the Dodge Challenger, which makes it even more important to try to maybe win that. So you think this year the winner is going to take the Dodge Challenger. Talk about this car.
Oh, it really is a gorgeous car. And when you think of an American muscle car, this is really what you picture. And with a Hemi engine, it just growls. I mean, it is amazing, Kerry. When you start this car with a Hemi, people turn around and look.
Yeah.
They really do. And with this color, I mean, they're going to look anyway. But it is a gorgeous car. It's actually quite roomy inside. The trunk, it's amazing. You've got a ton of trunk space. So it is a fun drive, but it's also practical.
Yeah.
So you really cannot go wrong with the Dodge Challenger.
You get the best of all worlds, and you get the best of all worlds when you get your Helping Seniors car raffle ticket, because how it works is one ticket is a $25 donation, 5 for $100. Why do you want to get the 100? 5 chances to win, 5 chances to help Helping Seniors, but also 5 opportunities to bring you and 4 others into the Muscle Car Museum. You do not have to be present to win Saturday, October 7th, but if you're in town, don't miss it. Mark puts on a tremendous evening here, supplies beer, wine, soda, sandwiches. I mean, last year was almost 3,000 people out here. It's like one of the biggest events. We call it a night at the museum. It's so much fun, and then we get to find out who gets to go home with, well, we'll see. Is it the Dodge Challenger? So put a closing on this. Tell everybody, go out and buy a ticket.
HelpingSeniorsCarRaffle.com, any AJ Hiers dealership. You can call Nancy at 321-473-7770. Again, you got to be in it to win it.